Welcome to my new business book called Vantage Point. My 80 best business articles from 2016 to 2021. Now, Vantage Point was never intended to become a book. Rather, it is the result of 6 years of work where I have regularly written and posted articles on my LinkedIn profile. Back in 2016, I wrote my first business article. And since then, I have written about 80 articles, and indeed, you can already find most of them on LinkedIn. Vantage Point is now my attempt to present all these articles in a more organized form. And as you can see here in the table of contents, the book includes a total of 12 different chapters. Chapters on everything from marketing to entrepreneurship, strategy, innovation, storytelling, sports, and much more. Some chapters come with between 15 to 20 different articles. Other chapters only a single article. And for instance, here you can see the chapter about leadership, which includes a total of 7 articles. In this chapter, I present leadership lessons and hopefully also inspiration from the mafia, from the military, from an old Roman emperor, and even from a young teenage girl. One of my own favorite articles in this chapter about leadership is the article called Leadership Like Never Before, Never Again. In this article, I present the leadership lesson from the Antarctic explorer Sir Ernest Shackleton and his expedition from 1914 to 1917. Shackleton is probably more famous for what he did not achieve, or rather, should I say, what he achieved instead of what he set out to achieve, namely to cross the Antarctica as the first man ever. But he never did, because right at the onset of his expedition, he lost his ship due to pack ice. So he had to change his mission from crossing the Antarctica to merely saving his entire crew. And indeed he did. He saved all 27 of them, or 28 including himself. Shackleton and his men, they spent 2 years on the ice, including months of complete darkness. And they were always hungry, thirsty, and certainly cold. But Shackleton never gave up. He never had a moment of despair. He always managed to keep up the morale of his men. This is indeed the story about a leader like never before, never again. And I hope you will read it and be inspired by it as a business professional yourself. Of course, I hope that you will read the entire book, but you are also welcome to cherry pick and then decide to read specific chapters and articles. Like, for instance, this chapter about strategy. The book is available free of charge as a flip book, and you can find the link to the book on my company website. The book does not come in a hard copy version. Thank you for your time and happy reading.